there's a superpower that all of us men have, but we choose to ignore a lot of the time just because we like the girl or the job seems to be, what we want. And this could really apply to everything. Um, I've I've experienced it, and you guys have too. And before I give you guys that superpower that we all have, just telling you a little bit about myself. My name is Alex. I'm basically a self-improvement channel. I make you guys money too by talking about what I do on the side, and then telling you guys how to do it so you guys can make money. It's video production. I'm also doing self-improvement, and in the future I do want to do fitness to show you guys how to build an aesthetic body. That's what I'm doing right now. Obviously, you guys don't see a course because of this. I'm not sending you guys a course. I'm just giving you guys information that you guys can apply to your everyday life. But without further ado, let's get into the topic. So this superpower, a lot of you guys, it's basically uh, something to do with the gut feeling. I know a lot of you guys have gone through it when you're talking to a girl, or you, you're at a job and you just have this gut feeling that something isn't right. And a lot of the times we choose to ignore it because we think that's something wrong with us. But I'm gonna be honest, 10 out of 10, there's definitely something going on. Something that needs to be um, resolved. A lot of it has to do a lot with women. In relationships, we tend to just let them slide, even if they have a lot of red flags, and we choose to ignore that gut feeling. And then a lot of people, they get cheated on, they get lied to because they choose to ignore and see the good in people. And a lot of us, let's just be honest, we're not good people. A lot of us are selfish. There's people that have their spinning plates, girls that are talking to other guys, and a lot of us just choose to ignore that. And I think it's important that you guys trust your gut, because it could save your life. It can literally save your life. I've seen people where they're gonna go on a flight and they had a gut feeling that something's gonna happen in that flight, so they choose to cancel. And although you may seem crazy, right there, it could it saved his life because I think something happened. I'm not sure, but I think it's very important that you guys trust your gut feeling, especially when it comes to women, because a lot of us we get you know brainwashed by their looks or something, and most of the time it's their looks and their body that we choose to ignore the gut feeling. It's like, oh, this doesn't feel right. I feel like she's lying or talking to another guy. And I'm telling you guys, you can't ignore that gut feeling because it's gonna save you a lot of heartache. A lot of guys choose to ignore it, and then years later down the line, they're filing for divorce because they chose to ignore the red flags. This can also apply to your jobs. One time I was filming, because I'm a video content creator. Uh, I was filming for a dealership, and I was uh, they gave me a try basically. So I was shooting for free, but during the time I was shooting, it felt weird. It didn't feel right when I was filming for the car dealership. I just felt like I wasn't gonna get the job, but I still went ahead and I did videos just because I I wanted to show them uh, what I was capable of, because their videos were kind of trash. The ones that they had for their cars, mine were cinematic, and they were 10 times better. And lo and behold, a few days later, they reached back out to me, and they said, thanks for coming out, but we chose to go with somebody else. Sorry, this and that. And I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna get the fucking job because I felt that in my gut feeling. But the only reason why I kept doing it was because I needed some videos for my portfolio to showcase to other dealerships and get jobs through those works. So you guys are trying to see what I'm saying is that if you feel like something's wrong, or you're going somewhere, or you're going to a girl's house, you feel like that gut feeling's like, I feel like if I go, something bad might happen. Her ex-boyfriend might come out and try to kill me or something. Turn around and don't go. There's a reason why you're feeling that, right? And this happened to me a lot of times too. Especially with women. I chose to ignore the red flags, and I ended up dating a girl that was from the streets. I was like, man, why she taking forever to reply? She keeps bullshitting me, saying that, oh, this, I can't meet up. And I kept going. I would get left on red, or she would turn out to, you know, reach out like months later. And by then I'm already over her, but you get what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, it implies more to dating, you know, but also in real life. This gut feeling can really save your life, and it can actually help you detect liars as well. It's something with the brain, you know, just you know that someone's fucking bullshitting you. Another example is, um, I was with a group of people. We were taking pictures and for our portfolios and stuff, but he seemed to want all of it instead of like trying to get everyone to take pictures, and I could tell that he was just kind of like using me for uh, for his own personal needs, and I didn't really care, but I can kind of tell when someone's like lying or bullshitting. It's very easy, especially because a lot of people um, are bullshitters nowadays. You know, they don't keep their word, um, and that's one good way to find out if someone's lying to you, or gonna cheat on you, or is cheating on you. Friendship wise, relationship wise, this gut feeling just, it helps you a lot. It helps you prevent a lot of heartaches in the future. If you feel like this chick is distancing herself, leave her. Like, don't go out and try to keep contacting her. Like, it's not gonna do you any favors. Just cut them off. I'd say cut them off. You know, and usually they know that they're lying to you, or they were bullshitting you, and they'll contact you later and say, oh, I'm sorry, or this and that. It's just, the gut feeling is just an incredible way, a superpower that we have, you know, as men, to detect if, you know, the situation is going to go good or bad. So a lot of times you're gonna get that gut feeling, and trust me, every time I chose to ignore it, I'm like, nah, man, maybe it's just me in my head, maybe I'm just insecure about the girl, this and that. What happens next? They'll end up cheating on you because you decided not to trust that gut feeling. You know, it's important, like I said, that you trust it, because it's gonna help you save a lot of time. It will possibly save your life as well. But you have to keep listening to this feeling. You can't ignore it. It's like a superpower that we have, but we choose not to use it because we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, it also helps you detect liars if you're getting scammed. Or I don't know if you notice sometimes too, when you feel like you're gonna get scammed, like you buy something online, you feel like if you give them the money that they're gonna scam you, you just have that gut feeling. Don't fucking do it, you know. And a lot of times you guys won't do it because, you know, you have like, man, I feel like I'm gonna get scammed, and then somebody else posts something about it saying that they got scammed. You know, that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, the gut feeling, it's gonna save you money too. You know, a lot of people out here trying to scam people, and you know, you'll know when you get it because you get this chilling feeling or this goosebumps. Like, damn, if I give this person, if I get into a relationship or I give him my money, I feel like I might get scammed or get cheated on. It's not 10 times out of 10, guys, it's gonna happen. So just a little video to let you guys know about that superpower that you guys need to start using, you know, in your day-to-day life. You know, if something feels off, you know, or doesn't feel normal, you need to listen to that gut feeling, because it's, like I said, it's gonna be a very useful tool, especially in dating. This video is more likely or more for the dating, you know, your dating life with chicks. You know, if you feel like a chick's wasting your time, if you feel like something bad might happen if you go up there with her or do stuff, like, trust your gut feeling, and don't go back. You know, don't go to where it is that you were going. Sit there, and you'll see that a lot of times it'll unfold right in front of you. You'll be like, damn, why, you know, I saw that you didn't come, but then this happened. A good example is whenever I was talking to my ex again. It was like 2 years ago. She was trying to get back. I wasn't sure, but we were in the car, right, and we were talking, and everything felt kind of weird. I had this gut feeling. It's like, damn, bro, you shouldn't have came. A few moments later, I was with her. Car crash. I'm like, what the fuck? It was the first time I witnessed a crash in 4K, like right there in front of me. Shit was just flying everywhere. It was a bad accident. So, you know, we got scared. We left somewhere else to eat, and not even fucking kidding. Not even a few moments later, another fucking car crash. We were both just looked at each other like, damn, like, this is too much, man, for this night. And for me going up there to see her, because she lived pretty far, it already felt like a gut feeling, but I feel like I was just being like, I was curious to see what she had to say, but and then just my gut feeling, and then that shit ended up screwing me up because then I started to think about her in the past, and that shit was hard to get over because I didn't trust my gut feeling. It was all a waste of time, but if I listened to my gut feeling, this shit, I never would have gone through this shit. You know, I would have just saved my time from this heartache or whatever. It didn't last long, but I'm trying to tell you guys that it's very important that you guys listen to your gut feeling. You, if something feels off, it most likely is. Like, and every time I chose not to, I would always regret it and like kind of like resent myself for not, like, damn, I should have listened to my gut feeling. But that's just a little story. You know, I'm sure you guys have had plenty of stories like that. Uh, Not even in dating, but in life. You know, almost getting scammed or getting scammed, uh, losing a job. Like, you had that gut feeling that you're gonna lose a fucking job. Like, damn, I need to find something else. That's what I did. I started finding another job, you know, and then I left before I got fired because I listened to my gut feeling, you know, and I had shit to pay, so I was gonna risk getting fired. But you know, if you have a story like this, let me know, guys. Especially like with girls, like, tell me your stories that you chose to listen to your gut feeling, that superpower, or you chose to ignore it and then you suffered the consequences. Like, I want to hear people's life stories in the comments if this video happens to like get some traction. Hopefully you guys are gonna put this into action, you know, for the basically the rest of your life. And I hope that you guys stay tuned for the next set of videos I have coming, which are gonna be a banger. So don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, and I'm out.